Welcome back to Good Day. It's one of the largest cycling fundraisers in the world, and it's going on this weekend in Northwest Ohio.
Julie Leggett and Taylor Anderson have what you need to know to take part in the MS Bike to the Bay. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome. What a neat idea.
Yes, if you're a cyclist, it's the place to be this Saturday.
So it's Saturday, and there's 3 different routes.
There is.
Okay.
There's a 35, a 50, and a 75.
Miles?
Yes.
Oh my.
Miles.
So pick whatever you're more apt to do. But this is really all to support people living with multiple sclerosis.
Absolutely.
And maybe for people who are not going to be going on a bike trip, tell what is multiple sclerosis and how do you know, what are some of the symptoms people may experience before they get diagnosed?
So MS is actually an autoimmune disease that affects the central nervous system. And it's kind of like an electrical cord.
Is this what Christina Applegate has?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
And she's been having a hard time.
Yes, and there's so many more like her. We have great therapies, so many great horizon places to a cure, but right now we still don't know what causes it and we don't have a cure. So the MS Society is actually here for those that live with MS to provide resources, programs, education, and support so they know they're not alone.
So what are some of the first things someone may experience if they have MS?
So their vision, a lot of people will notice that their vision just starts to dissipate and they can't figure out why.
Wow.
Or numbness or tingling, and there's no explanation to it. And we're looking for sooner detection, better cures, and to get there. But right now we just can maintain and support and do what we can to move the cure for MS forward. And that's what this event does. It helps to raise funds that actually provide the programs and services in our communities and then for research so we can have that cure.
So Taylor, tell me, what can we expect this weekend?
Yes, so you can expect an exciting event. We'll go out all the way to Maumee Bay. We'll come back. There'll be a live band at the end. Tasty Bits is performing. There's barbecue. There's a beer tent this year.
Oh, wow.
So you can expect a nice, fun party at the end.
And do you have to be athletic to do this or a serious biker, or can anybody come out and do this?
It's open to anyone. Everyone is welcome. If you can only go out a certain way, we'll pick you up and we'll bring you back to the finish line and we'll get you a beer.
Okay, do you recommend children do this or is it adults only?
So we encourage families 12 years old and up for riders.
We want to make sure we have the stamina.
Yes, yes, and know that it's a supported, safe ride. We ensure that we have traffic control in the areas where you're crossing a lot of traffic. And as Taylor said, if you get out there and you need picked up, we have support vehicles that will come and pick you up and bring you back to finish, and you can enjoy the party at the end.
Now, why bicycling? Why not do like a run or like a walk somewhere? What makes bicycles so important with this?
Honestly, I don't know that it's more important than the other. It's just Bike MS is the largest fundraising cycling event actually in the country. So Bike to the Bay is just one of many that have been happening over the last months and will happen in the months coming up to actually help us reach a world free of MS, because every dollar goes to support that.
Where are you in that search for a cure, or is there a cure? What is the treatment and the outlook for someone who's diagnosed with MS?
So the MS Society was founded 80 years ago, and I can tell you we've had more breakthroughs in the last 10 years than the prior 70. It has a lot to do with the research being focused on exactly what's causing it. Obviously, technology has changed things, but we're closer to a cure today than we ever have been, and it really is on the horizon. And
So
we couldn't
events
do
like
it.
this support that mission.
So what's it like being part of this wonderful organization, helping people from some of the worst days of their lives to possibly feeling a lot better?
It's a really rewarding career. I have been here for just a few months, and it's been some of the best months connecting with individuals all over the state of Ohio and just hearing the impact that this organization and these events have on their lives, their family lives. And it's really just a fun day for them and their families to come out and support each other and support other riders who maybe are going through the similar treatments or feelings, and it's just a great day of community.
Mm-hmm. And are people with MS able to participate in this freely and, just maybe depending on where they are in their illness right now?
Yes, absolutely. There is nothing more heartwarming and humbling to be at the finish line when someone that's riding with MS has just completed 50 miles.
Wow.
I am so in awe of them and what they have accomplished, and it makes us excited because they let us be part of it.
And I will say, I'm sure they're in awe of you and what you guys are doing for them and all of the people who show up to support, because I always say there's nothing like the kindness of a stranger. And so when they come across that finish line, they equally, I think, are feeling that love and that support. And that's really important, because I think when you have something like that, it's subjective. Other people can't say what you're going through, right? It's something that you live with. So good for you guys for supporting and continuing to pay attention to this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Remind everyone when, where's this event going on, and how can I get tickets?
It's June 13th, this coming Saturday. We start and finish at Owens Community College. To register for the event, you can search Bike MS, Bike to the Bay, Ohio. There will be a button there for you to register and more information.
Julie Taylor, appreciate you being
you.
here, and
Thank you
thanks
so
so much for
much.
doing this.